Good morning, it's Matthew and his blender here. I'm just going to go over a quick smoothie that I'm making up. I like to experiment a lot, so I kind of do them all by the seat of my pants. Uh, it's a good idea to write down some of your recipes that you like, if you're like me, and then you'll remember what you put in it if you really liked it or really didn't like it. So I'm going to start out with a little bit of kale, about a leaf and a half. I don't like to overdo it on the kale, you get it bad. It doesn't really taste all that great. One of the other things I like to do is put in some flaxseed. Uh, I pre-grind my flaxseed so I get a really nice powder so I don't get very many lumps into my smoothie. So what I like about this blender is it's very easy to get a nice smooth smoothie or drink out of it. You don't necessarily get all those lumps and leftover things. Next thing I'm going to put in this one, I'm going to put a banana in. Already peeled, throw that in. I like to do dairy smoothies. I'm not on the no dairy thing. I throw a little bit of cottage cheese in. So I'm going to throw in a pretty generous tablespoon there, maybe 2 tablespoons or so of it. It's important that you don't overpower certain flavors. Cottage cheese is one of the ones I don't like to overpower very much. Now, the other things that I put in there, that's kind of a base that a lot of people use. Banana adds a lot of sweetness. One thing I do is with leftover fruit or when it's starting to go, I take it, chop it up, throw it in the freezer. So I end up with a lot of random frozen fruit, like cantaloupe. Cantaloupe's actually kind of neat in smoothies. Let's add a few pieces about that, about a quarter cup. It's a really good one. I do have some pineapple, so just got some frozen pineapple here. When you chop it up, I like to chop it up and freeze it, then throw it in a bag. Maybe I'll make a video on how to do that too. But I'm just going to throw a few pieces of pineapple in. The other thing I like to do, blueberries. Not a huge fan of fresh blueberries. I know must be something wrong there. But the frozen blueberries in a smoothie, love them. It's also a really good way to add a lot of flavor. We've got great flavor in smoothies. So I'm just going to add a bunch of those, make it nice and blue, which my kids like. They like eating weird colored food, and a nice blue-purple smoothie works for them. So I've got all this in here. I do like mine a little bit on the sweeter side, so I do add some sweeteners. I'm going to go with a little dash of honey. I used to feel guilty about adding sugar to things, but I think that's okay because the rest of it's pretty good. Another one. It's a good idea to add some nuts or things. Today I'm going to add some pumpkin seeds. I like pumpkin seeds. They're really great. They're cheap. Just got 2 tablespoons of those. Haven't found any really good salted ones, but that's okay. Now I've got my smoothie. It's got everything in there, but I've got a lot of frozen fruit. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to add some hot water. So I add a bit of a cup. That looks like not good enough. About a cup and a half of water. Nice thing I like about this blender, with the vented lid, you can put hot water in it, hot liquids. I make hot smoothies for a lot of breakfasts. But if you use hot water with a lot of frozen ingredients, you still end up with a nice smoothie. Also, just for added, I love cinnamon. I'm just going to add a little bit of cinnamon. Again, it's an experiment. Let's see how it goes. So I'll put this in, put it on, and make a smoothie. Let's see how this turned out. Just pour a little bit off. So even with all the frozen ingredients, because I used hot water, it melted it up a little bit.
You okay?
Oh, and that is pretty good today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll throw some other videos up of other ideas that I have. But the keys here, mix it up a little bit, change it. Don't eat the same thing all the time. You can have a lot of variety, and I really enjoy it. So I hope you like the video. I've got other ones. You can subscribe to see my next ones, or just go through them now. Bye.